Look at that pie. We're having Sunday dinner at my house. We are making Sunday supper. This is so simple and so easy. There's nothing fancy about this dinner at all. Okay, we just have one 2-pound or 3-pound roast. And I have a casserole dish. We're just gonna spray our dish. And no, we're not gonna sear it. We're not gonna do anything. My mom never seared hers, and it was so amazing. So we're not searing, we're just putting it right in. So now we're gonna put in some pearl onions right on the sides of our pot roast. And I'm using the whole bag because they're little. Simple and easy. Now, I went and bought some carrots, and I'm going to put about 4 carrots, but I'm going to wash them. Now we're going to just dice up some carrots. Go ahead and take off the little ends. We're bringing back the Sunday supper because it's too expensive to always go out to eat. So you can feed your family a really good dinner for half of what it costs to go out to eat. All right, so we're going to take a couple of tablespoons. Might need a spoon. So we're going to need a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste. Kind of mix it around. And we're going to take about 3 cups of broth, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some right in here. We're going to mix it all so it won't, it'll get good and diluted. The tomato sauce will be good and diluted. And I'm going to try something that I found, and it's called the Kinder's stew seasoning. So it's the Kinder's stew seasoning. And so for Sunday pot roast with rich gravies. So we're going to use the Kinder's pot roast package. I'm just going to put it right in here. Ooh, it smells good. That smells really good. I know a lot of people put Lipton onion. My mom always did. But we're going to try this today. We're going to try something new. And if you don't have that, you can definitely use Lipton onion. Now we're just going to kind of dilute it a little more. Okay, now we're just going to pour it right over. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more broth, probably about another cup, so about 3 cups of beef broth. I'm just using beef broth. And you can use water. I really think water would be just as good. I don't know. My mom always used water. We never had chicken broth or beef broth. But we're going to try this today. I've just set my oven to 375 degrees. Got our pot roast right here. Now we've got one 28-ounce can of green beans. Just going to put them in a casserole dish. Just going to put them right in a casserole dish. Just like that. Now I have about 6 to 8 potatoes, and that depends kind of on your family, how many people are in your family. So I'm going to peel up my potatoes. These are red potatoes. Okay, and we could have put our potatoes in with the carrots, but I find that I love green beans. We need something green. We've got carrots, onions, green beans, and potatoes. This is a very nice Sunday dinner. I'm going to go ahead and spray my potatoes and green beans with a little bit of olive oil. Okay, we're going to add just a little bit of salt on the potatoes and a little bit of pepper. Now the green beans that I used today is what I had in there, and they were already seasoned, so we don't have to really season these. All right, so we got our green beans here, and we're just going to wrap them in some foil. It's an easy, easy Sunday dinner. Okay, that's it. Okay, we're making this because Sundays are so hectic, but we want a good family dinner, but we got to have dessert. So I'm just using cherry pie filling. So simple and easy, and your kids are going to love this pie. We're just using 2 cans of pie filling. Family is going to flip over this. So we have our cherry pie. You can have vanilla ice cream or just plain old whipped topping, or you can just have it all by itself. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this in our 375. We're cooking everything at 375 degrees today. And if our pie looks like it's getting a little too dark, we'll take it out. But the filling's already done. Now we just need to get our pie shell cooked. And this is a unbaked traditional pie shell. So we're going to get it in our oven at 375 degrees and we'll check on it. You can have your family over and you won't even, and they'll think you've cooked all day long and you have made something absolutely wonderful for your family. Okay guys, our pie is all ready and my house is smelling some kind of good. Do you hear me? It is smelling so good. Look at that. And it's spilling everywhere. That's why I put it on a pie plate. I put it on a little sheet pan. But y'all, that right there is going to be scrumptious. Look at that pie. We're having Sunday dinner at my house. So we're going to check on our pot roast and our vegetables and see how things are coming along. Wow. These are our green beans and our potatoes. This is our pot roast. Oh my gosh. Even though I think I make the best homemade biscuit I've ever eaten, we don't have time for that. We're doing simple and easy suppers. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make some canned biscuits because we all like bread. And we've had a busy week. And we're going to throw our biscuits right in. My family loves a biscuit and pot roast, and so we like to put jelly on our biscuits. So we're going to use the good old can, the Baby Grand's biscuits. And our meat can be cooling and all those juices go back in. And just kind of spoon some of our carrots and stuff over the top. These are our green beans. They look wonderful with our potatoes. Okay, I normally take my pot roast out and I put it on a cutting board meant just for meat. And we're going to cut it. See my cherry pie? And we're just going to start cutting our meat. And it is tender, I'm just saying. Look at that. It is so tender. And it's going to stay in those juices. So we're just going to place our meat right back in. And it's going to stay in those juices. And I cut mine in pieces just like that. And we always cut against the grain. If you have a little piece that might be a little too big, We'll just go ahead and slice it a little bit thinner. Our little pearl onions, look at that. That looks so beautiful. And this is our delicious cherry pie. Simple, easy. That was the easiest dessert I think I've ever made. Our canned biscuits are ready. They actually take longer than regular. Oh my gosh, guys, we have Sunday dinner ready to eat. And not a lot of prep to this once you put it in the oven. It is basically simple, easy to get in the oven. Oh my goodness, and we're having Sunday dinner. Let me make me a plate. This is our Sunday supper. And I pour a little bit of that gravy over my potatoes. The carrot, the green beans. Right now we're going to try our pot roast. Guys, the pot roast with those pearl onions and that is delicious. Okay, we have our cherry pie. It's a little bit runny because it's still warm and really hadn't had a lot of time to set up. But even if it's still going to be good. Cherry pie filling and pie crust and whipped cream. Can't get no better. I want to say thank you for watching, for commenting, for coming into my kitchen. I want you to enjoy your kitchen. I want you to enjoy your meals, your Sundays, your Saturdays, whatever day you decide to make a meal like this, you can enjoy it. I love to cook like this, simple, easy, in the oven. And there are times that I want to make everything from scratch. But life is busy. But I don't want to spend a fortune eating out all the time. I want something that is warm and nourishing. So you guys, thank you for watching. Please comment. Let me know what your favorite Sunday meal is. For the month of December, I am going to be doing Sunday supper.